Although I do want my man to have my back, you know.
Yeah, it's a collaborative effort. I agree.
But I do think that like a man with ambition, because a man with ambition and movement. Like if you actually see something, like see some fruits for his labor. So, because there's some men who be putting in a lot of labor, but you don't see no damn fruit.
True.
So it's like, what you doing?
Yeah.
What you been doing from 9 to 5? So, yeah.
I think I definitely can agree. I think people also can find somebody who they truly, truly like, and then they're worried about what other people may say about how they look. Like, oh, but why'd you choose him? Because he kind of chunky, girl. Or why'd you choose him? Because, you know, I don't like his hair texture. Or your kid's not going to have good hair. Or, you know, why'd you choose him? He's so short. Like, stuff like that makes you push away from those good guys, because it's kind of like you're not even worrying about your own perception, because you're truly content, but you're worrying about other people's perception.
I think it's so easy to like get into that, but it's like people always gonna have something to say, and at the end of the day, they're not in your relationship. They not, you know, they not happy. Like they're not in your place. Like they could say all that crap, and then like just to make people happy, you in a bad relationship. And meanwhile, you got this good guy who may not have the best hair. You know what I mean? We can fix that. We can cut it off. We can get him a perm. All those things can be fixed.
True.
You know what I mean? But like you can't fix.
You compromise a bad apple completely. Somebody who potentially is a danger to your happiness, stability, comfort, and like just people who can't truly build with you.
And it's a 70-30 rule, girl. You heard the 70-30 rule, right?
Tell me again.
Don't leave the 70 looking for a 30, because that 30 is not always that good.
True.
That's why one is 70 and one's 30. The 30 may look nice, but they're not.
Wait, so is this 30% or 70? What is the 30-70 referring to?
Okay, so say you have a 70. You know what I mean? Some people are not always happy with the 70, because the 70, you know, it is a 70. It doesn't seem that good all the time. Like,
okay.
You go through your rough patches, and you know what I mean? Or there might be a flaw or just one little thing. But then you go over to the 30, which looks like real nice, shiny, and gold. You know, that's like the really attractive, good-looking girl or guy. Yet, once you get to the 30, you realize that it's a 30.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because in essence, you're not truly looking for a 30. You're looking for completion from what the 70 lacks. And you end up falling short and landing on something who... Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's beautiful. Hey guys, so it is Sunday and I am on my way to Longhorn. Bria's in town actually, and Brianna's due date. She ended up telling me that her and one of her male friends were having a conversation. He just randomly asked her, like, did she date unattractive people? And she was just telling me her tidbit about it, and he was very alarmed to hear that she had dated an unattractive person before. And he was just like, wait, what? Like, so you're admitting that you dated someone who you didn't find to be like a 10? Because most people would want you to think that they're a 10. Even if they're not a 10 in the eyes of society, you'll want like the person you're dating to think that you're a 10. But she was telling him like, well, I was talking to him and another person at the same time, and the other person ideally met my requirements physically, but as she got to know both of them and established a more serious relationship, she realized that the one who was not that he was ugly or anything to her, but the less attractive guy actually won her heart because he had much more to offer. So also let me know y'all thoughts about that. Like, would you date a guy, like if you had an option and you had a guy who was a 7 and another guy who was a 10, but the 7 like literally treated you the way you wanted to be treated you like a king or a queen, you know, not worship. I don't really like to say worship, because you're not really supposed to worship humans and stuff of that nature. Y'all know how deep that goes. But you know, just really did everything to make you happy, prioritized you, had a good job, had a good relationship with whatever y'all believe in, and y'all just really bonded. Would you date the 7 who had all that, or would you rather deal with the 10 who was a beautiful sight to see but they did not have their stuff together? Maybe they have a decent job, definitely nothing like that. It doesn't seem like they're going to be moving for a career per se anytime soon, but you know, they're cool. They're not as serious about prioritizing you, as you can tell posed from the 7. Y'all let me know what y'all would choose, because the way society is set up these days, like, beauty is held to a whole nother level. Like, people would definitely rather date the most attractive 10 and settle and have to be miserable potentially in a relationship than date the 7 who they know has so much more to offer. So yeah, this vlog is gonna be kind of long because this clip is already 6 minutes. But yeah, let me go ahead and call Longhorn. Y'all would never believe, I said, hey, what do y'all want to eat? Y'all know
we're high-key getting old.
Yeah, actually we are. That's real.
Back in the day, they been had kids our age.
Yeah, definitely. People started like 15.
Yeah, I need all my babies before I'm 30.
Absolutely.
We have medical problems.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Somebody better bust in that.
David.
Yeah, David, come on.
I believe in you.
We can make it happen.
See, when I get officially locked down, locked down,
yeah,
and not,
I'm just waiting on the ring, and then we can make it happen.
Absolutely. I've already started discussing ring types. I'm not saying, oh, you gotta go over to your father's house today.
Oh no, your father's house is my house.
You better go downstairs and talk to your daddy next.
If he mad, you better sleep in the couch.
Absolutely. See, me and Jazz, we think that's like 2 peas in a pod. Dang, you don't let this rain come down. I'm starved. All I had was cereal, y'all. The severity of my, I didn't want to be posting anything. I didn't really want to be sorting through things. I wanted to truly focus on my transition to being baptized, thinking about what it meant to me, why I got to the decision that I got to, what life after being baptized meant for me, and different moves that I wanted to make career-wise, relationship-wise, and of course the relationship that I have with God. So that was very, very important to me, and I took it extremely seriously. I'm really excited because my baptism went amazing. It is filmed and it will be a part of my vlog coming up. But anyways, you guys, I told you guys right before I went MIA that I was going to be filming a Q&A, and I got so many. The only major regrets that I have are trusting the wrong people. And I know it sounds so cliche, like, oh my gosh, I've been trusting the wrong people, I've been hurt, I've been burned. Everyone has those people who have burned them or who they just could not trust. But for me, I would say in my particular situation, I feel like I let people stay in my life past their expiration date, and I knew they had already expired. So, and they asked another question, was bashing and, you know, ill-hearted. If that's the only battle that I really have triggering me right now, then I'm doing pretty darn good. And I just have to continue to realize that. And if anybody who's watching this and you're going through things and you feel like there is no coming back from it, there's no turning around from it, trust and believe me, I'm telling you, I wanted to quit a few days ago, and I'm here today telling you I would never ever let anyone distort my vision from what God has given me. And I want you to believe the same thing in your heart. You have to believe it and set forth in that mission and that purpose, and I promise you, you will start to shake all that evil spirits off of you, and all of it will be, you know, it will be irrelevant to you. And I don't want this to go on and on and on and on and on. I thought long and hard about if I even wanted to speak about it, because, you know, every time I speak about anything, it comes with a whole lot of craziness, and it's just, to me, sometimes I start to hold back on my channel. As you guys see, I don't really post regularly, and while I was even in there, my soapbox, I just really wanted to come in because I'm gonna take a, you know, a little break, because I have been taking breaks, but I'm seriously saying I was wanted to just be done. Receive this word that I'm giving to you. I know, you know, you may not know me just like I don't know you, and I'm saying, hey, you know, don't let other people who don't even matter to your life speak things into your life like that don't have any value. But when I tell you, sometimes God will send people into your life and you may not know how. Some people may have woken up and said, I don't really want to watch our videos today, but you will move to click on that video to get to this very moment right here. When I'm telling you, you are able to do anything through Christ who strengthens you. I promise you, anything. I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna continue with my vlog. I'm gonna step down off my soapbox. I just really wanted to come in because when I say I was serious to you guys, I wasn't like saying, oh, I'm gonna take a a little break, because I have been taking breaks, but I'm seriously saying I was wanted to just be done with it. I was like, it's not worth it. It's just not.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Lady Swirl, and I'm coming to you today to speak on a well-known YouTuber that has been in these YouTube streets lately. I wanted to give a somewhat different perspective on this situation, but let's talk about it. Keesha, you was definitely scouting for a man, and it backfired because the Bible say that a man that found a good woman, he found himself a good thing. Right after you got baptized, it seems like the devil offered you a man with good hair. Wasn't that what you was looking for? So you can have kids and they can have good hair. Okay, but instead of you praying and allowing God to lead you, you let the devil lead you. What happened to your relationship with God? The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and that's exactly what you're allowing him to do. Since this relationship, you have taken L after L. You bragged about staying in a large house and $4,000 rentals, and now you're in the smallest apartment I've ever seen you living in. Ooh. And this with kids. Yes, we hear about the forever home, but you should still be able to live comfortably, just as you were before. Having a man actually, if a man is not making deposits in your life, he's definitely making withdrawals. He's just chipping away at you. Maybe soon he will chip away so much you will finally see your worth. I played those clips as a reminder of how you once viewed things before you allowed a man to stigmatize you. I'm not here to bash you. I've been a true key for years. But at some point, you evaluate what you allow in your spirit as a Christian. You like to say, oh, I grew up. I'm not that same girl I was in college. Well, I'll say you just gotten older, because even the Keesha back in college was way more wiser than Big Key that we see now. Sometimes you have to have those talks with yourself, like, how is this man helping me elevate? Oh yeah, he gave you 3 beautiful children, and that's it. Everybody is not on a hate Keesha train. Some of us are really just disappointed. You had it all right there, and you fumbled. Say what you want, but we all seen the potential in you. We all know how successful you could have been with a helpmate and not a leech. This is not about Ashley or Jeremy. This is about you. You allowed certain things to happen. We sat back and watched. We were rooting for you. We knew once you got yourself together, you would move accordingly. But no, you moved like a thirst trap shouty. Be true to yourself, Keesha. It all started with lies. Oh, babe bought me this. Oh, babe bought me that. Oh, babe did this. Oh, babe did that. We see babe and everything that you try to make babe seem to appear to us is not what we see. We see babe laying in the street, allegedly drunk or high, until you stop with the imagination in your head. You will continue to sink because everything is so obvious to everyone. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a few of us that will still click on your videos because, hey, we fell in love with the girls. We want to make sure they're okay because deep down we know you're not. Get it together, Keesha. Go find yourself, Keesha. Go rededicate yourself to God, Keesha. I don't want to sound like I'm coming off as judgmental because, of course, I have had to rededicate myself back to God. But one thing I will tell you about me is I would never allow a man to drag me down. I can do bad all by myself. And if a man is not uplifting me and taking me to a higher level, it's a wrap. And it doesn't take long to figure that out. In a recent video, I heard you say you have discernment. Well, if that was the case, Miss Kaylee, you would have discerned a long time ago that Jeremy is for the streets. Allegedly. Picture. We can see it. We can see it with our own eyes that Jeremy is for the streets. From one sister to another. I hope you take something from this. Don't be so quick to um be ready to combat what someone's saying. Sometimes you just need to listen. You need to just listen with your heart, because uh I just don't see it getting any better. Like, it's like a train wreck, and everybody is just waiting for the crash. And I'm not one that's waiting for your downfall. I am one that is waiting for you to wake the hell up and say, enough is enough. And too much stinks. And I have dealt with this long enough. I have done so much for this man. He owed me loyalty. Ashley didn't owe me any loyalty. I have done things for this man, bought this man a car, given this man a place to stay, bought this man designer clothes, bought this man 25 gifts at one time. I don't even think you bought the kids 25 gifts on Christmas apiece. You can't buy a man. If it was that easy to buy a man, everyone would have one. And they wouldn't cheat. And they wouldn't go out and have babies on their owner. Wake up, Keesha. That's all I'm saying. Wake up. 2022 is on the horizon. Wake up, Keesha, Kaylee, Keesha Anderson, aka Big K, whatever you call yourself. Wake up, baby. It is time. And if nobody told you something with love, take this from somebody with love. Wake up, baby girl. You are much better than that. You're much better than that. Okay, everybody else that hears this, like, comment, subscribe. Please comment. Give me your feedback on what I just said. Did I sound judgmental? Because that's not what I was going for. If it did sound judgmental, I'll repent later, but the message must be delivered. And I'm out. Peace.